Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another night of high school basketball on Hoopers Only TV and WebWeeklyLive.com. Paul Bowl alongside Jim Webb. Jim, it's great to be here at the Magic Dome.
Always good to come up on the hill and watch basketball. This is the mecca of basketball in Lycoming County. It doesn't get any better than this, Paul.
Well, Monday Night Football is over, so how about spending some time with Monday Night Hoops? Tonight we got a good one. The Williamsport Millionaires taking on the State College Little Lions. Anytime these two teams meet, the records are out the window.
Great rivalry. Been getting together over the years. Great to see them on the football field, on the basketball court, on the baseball diamond. Just good things happen when Williamsport and State College get together.
Well, just a week ago, Williamsport won their Christmas tournament here. They got back on the winning slide. They suffered a little bit of a setback. They lost 3 in a row, including last Saturday's loss to Pottsville, 67-51. Pottsville's really tough this year.
Pottsville's always, the last few years, had really solid teams. A little bit surprised Williamsport didn't hang a little closer, but hey, glad they got the Christmas tournament. You got to watch that. They played good basketball. So
absolutely, and some really good teams. They're led by number 2, Nasir Jones, 11.7 points a game. He has come into his own this year, Jim.
Nasir's got a Division I athlete, great football player, good athlete, probably a better athlete than a basketball player, but he'll lead the charge tonight for the Millionaires.
And speaking of leading the charge, we talk about senior leadership all the time. Number 1, the point guard. I call him the little engine that could. Amir Elzy averaging 9 points a game. He had 10 assists last week in the game we did.
Quick. Water bug on the floor, gets up, get down. Exactly what you would expect in a Williamsport Millionaire point guard.
And I'll tell you what, they will probably lock him on. Johnny Freiberg, the best player on State College. He is a defensive specialist, and we saw that in the Christmas tournament. Number 4, James Evans McQuay. He suffered a little bit of a setback lately. He was the leading scorer just 5 games ago on this team. They got to get him the ball if they want to win.
And that's high school basketball. A lot of times it comes down to sharing the ball and who's hot and who's not. So hopefully he's on tonight. They find him. He has a big night.
Well, one guy that's always on for the Millionaires, number 33, Cole Johnson, 3-point specialist. He's averaging 7 points a game. Usually 2 or 3 threes are thrown in there too. Hustles, suffered a knee injury last year, missed a lot of time. He's back this year. We talked to him last game. He said he's 100%, and he really can go.
Well, depending what defense State College plays, sometimes they like to sit in zone. If they do, he'll be well needed tonight. Need to line some up and knock him down.
Well, Williamsport just has to improve from the foul line. They are not a great foul shooting team. We talk about this all the time, Jim. Come playoff time, that is where the bread is buttered on the foul line, and they need to move the ball.
Hey, absolutely, and I mean that seems to be a problem in a lot of schools in our local area. The foul shooting is just it's getting to be like the lost art of the mid-range jumper. You know, it's just not enough time spent shooting it. Everybody wants to go behind that 3-point arc and shoot them. So.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the State College Little Lions. They come in with a record of 3-7. Like I said, throw it out the window. They play a really, really tough schedule. They've also lost 3 in a row. Last Saturday, the the Golden Tigers, a 66-49 loss. They're led by 6'4" senior, number 0, Johnny Freiberg. He averages over 15 points a game. He could do it all.
Well, we saw him play last year up there, and we went up and did the Christmas tournament. Loyalsock played. He's a great ball player. He'll get up, get down, play inside, play outside.
And their 3-point specialist is none other a fitting name, 5'8" junior, number 13, Trey Euler. He can shoot the 3.
If you got a name like Trey, you better be able to line it up and knock it down. So
their big man, 6'4" senior, number 24, Nathan Lusk. He will provide the muscle under the basket. Look for him and Nasir to really go at it underneath.
And that should be a good matchup in the paint, that's for sure.
Well, State College, like we said, they're a big team, Jim. We talked off the air. They have 1 or 2 players under 6 foot on their team. That's a big high school team.
Absolutely, and this will be a good ball game. Both teams aren't where they want to be. They both, I believe, won 3 games each. So this could go a long way for one of these schools turning around for the season.
All right, well, the game's coming up next. What I suggest you to do, go to the refrigerator, grab some eggnog if it's left over, Jim.
Better get rid of that eggnog.
The game is up next. WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. We'll be right back.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's, Loyalsock, behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's, Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. For those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns, and more, and Griggs Coffee and Peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
To help you celebrate Christmas, Aubrey Alexander Toyota is extending its $500 customer Christmas cash to you, or double down for $1,000 more on your trade. There will be financing as low as 1.9%, rebates up to $3,000 on select models, and we have over 150 new Toyotas to choose from. Or check out our pre-owned vehicles starting at $69.88 with a warranty. Payments as low as $149 a month with zero down. The Christmas cash event going on now, only at Aubrey Alexander Toyota on the Strip in Selinsgrove. And remember, tell them Johnny sent you.
Here's where we're going to be tomorrow night at 4:30. Come right through this main entrance right here.
So tomorrow night at 4:30 to 7, we're going to have this awesome resource event. It's a community resource event, so anybody that comes out, they want to know what is available in this community, we're going to have it here, right here in the atrium of Susquehanna Health. So UPMC is sponsoring this with me, as long as with West Branch Drug and Alcohol. There's going to be over 25 vendors here, 25 people that provide community resources to our area. So if you need to know what to do if your loved one has a substance abuse problem, they need help with mental illness, they need food, they need clothes, they need grief counseling, anything. This is the place to be tomorrow, because it's all going to be right here in this atrium of the hospital. This is an awesome space. I mean, you just look around here. I mean, this is awesome. We're going to have all these tables set up. We're going to have a little bit of food, some water, whatever you want. We'll have bags so you can go around and collect your information about what resources are available. People will have pamphlets, all kinds of stuff for you to collect about all the different resources. We have churches, we have grief counseling, we have Family Promise is going to be here, the Women's Y, West Branch Drug and Alcohol. I mean, I can't even name them all, there's so many, but it's just a way to educate our community and the people in it about what is available to them. And so we're going to put them all here in this room. So please come out 4:30 to 7, right here in the UPMC atrium.
Make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
I think there's something to be said about being in
Ready.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another night of high school basketball. Monday Night Football's over, Jim. We said it. It's Monday Night Hoops, WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. We're here tonight at the Magic Dome. The Millionaires taking on the State College Little Lions. We're going to turn it down to the public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups.
And the unruly or disorderly conduct on the part of any fan before, during, or after any sports event will not be tolerated.
Nice crowd filtering in here in Williamsport. Should be a pretty evenly matched game, Jim.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a fourth-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care looks like.
All right, we're back here as the starting lineups for the Little Lions are being introduced.
There's the Freiburg boy. He's a good athlete, good basketball player.
Jack Hurley. He's going to provide the muscle inside.
Big kid.
And now, let's meet the millionaires.
Now for the home team, the Williamsport Millionaires. James Evans McQuaid. They got to get him the ball, Jim. We said it.
Good athlete, quicks.
Tyler Flossnut, defensive specialist, was a huge help in that Christmas tournament.
Absolutely hard-nosed, tough kid.
There's Nasir.
Heck of a football player Nasir is. You could line him up basically anywhere in the football field.
Comes Cole, number 33. And here's the one who pulls all the pieces together, Amir Elzy. Coach Alan Taylor.
You got to be excited to be here at Williamsport. I can see all the ghost of millionaires past as we're getting ready to go here.
All right, we're going to break for the anthem here. We'll be right back with the opening tip-off.
Savings this big only comes once a year. And that's at the Blaze Alexander Kia Holiday Sticker Event. For a limited time only, Alexander Kia is offering savings up to 25% off MSRP on select in-stock models, or rates as low as 0% for 66 months. You'll also find the best warranty in the business at Alexander Kia, with coverage for 10 years or 100,000 miles. Make the most of every mile and take a trip up the creek for the Blaze Alexander lowest price guarantee.
Make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
And we see the boys from Loyalsock have come up to take a little of the action in after playing there last night, Paul.
Yeah, sitting behind a State College bench. Talked to Julian Wilson, asked him if they were scouting. He just laughed. Siraj, I see over there. Dane Armson. Whole bunch of the boys. Reese Watkins over there.
Alan Taylor always looking dapper on the sidelines.
Yeah, he does look good.
Best dressed coach, don't tell CI. Best dressed coach in their area is Alan Taylor.
All right, we're almost set for the opening tip-off. Nasir will be jumping with Nathan Lusk.
Longtime PIAA official Brian Jackson will toss it up.
Action Jackson, huh?
Yeah.
Tip over and controlled by the Millionaires.
And away we go, Paul.
LZ bringing it up. Millionaires going from right to left, over to Evans McQuay. McQuay with the ball, right wing extended, being guarded by Freiberg. McQuay tries to drive baseline, turned it over. Stolen by Euler. Euler taking the ball up between his legs, being guarded by Elzy. There's a key matchup right there, Jim.
Absolutely, and Williamsport in their traditional man-to-man defense.
Oh, good hustle there by Evans McQuay. Cole Johnson for three, long three, count it.
Smooth left-hand stroke there, nothing but the bottom of the net.
And Cole Johnson, if he gets hot, he goes in streaks. We seen it the other night in the Loyalsock game. Once a shooter gets hot, they keep feeding him the ball. Freiberg drives to the basket, hard off the glass, taken down by Cole Johnson. Here comes the Millionaires, 3-1, gives it up to Fossenot. No good. And Lusk comes down with a loose ball. Up ahead to Freiberg. Freiberg over to Hurley. Hurley drives. No one steps up, Jim, there. Lays it up and in.
No help defense here all the way to the 10. Too easy for the Millionaires. Coach Taylor won't be happy about that.
LZ over the corner to Fossenot. Fossenot for three.
Well done by Fossenot. Lined it up. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Williamsport now press.
Full court man.
Up ahead to Lusk. They break the press.
They like to create havoc.
Lusk showing a little ball handling skills between his legs. Back out to Euler. Euler drives, steps up, changes directions in midair, lays it up and in. Trey Euler.
Elzy needs to square him up and do a better job. He left him all the way and he threw it into the left hand. Did a real nice job.
5'9" junior point guard for the Lions. 6'4", Millionaires lead. 6:15 to go in the first. Over to McQuay. Back to Elzy. Tyler comes free at the top. Drives down the baseline. Floater in the lane, up and in.
Nice job by Tyler. Little hesitation, fake down the lane, a little floater and in.
Here comes Lusk. Lusk breaks the press. Here comes the double team. Pass to Freiberg. Freiberg missed everything.
They need to come with that trap a little sooner. They waited just a little too long. It all worked out for them now.
Up ahead to McQuay Evans. McQuay Evans drives the lane. Nice finger roll, no good. And State College comes down with another rebound. Freiberg drives, nobody steps up, ball drops, and he's going to have a chance for a three-point play, Jim.
Well, all the way to the 10 again. Got to get somebody stepping in there and playing some defense. If somebody gets beat on the ball, somebody's got to step in from the weak side and give a little help side defense, and that's been lacking here in early going.
Al-Kabir Jason coming into the game for Williamsport. Good-looking junior 6'2" guard. Freiberg shot up and good.
Freiberg looks like, as advertised here early, I mean, he looks like he can fill it up.
Elsie across the timeline, being guarded by Freiberg. Over to Evans McQuay, over to Jason, threw it too hard. Elsie pulls it down. Now back up to Fosnot.
And again, State College sitting in a, they're playing man. Almost like a matchup man defense here.
Fosnot top of the key, no good. Rebound, Elsie comes down with it. Pass Johnson gets good position, lays it up and in, Jim.
Very nice job. He's long, athletic. He looks like a basketball player.
Freiberg stumbles across the timeline with the ball, and we got a stoppage.
There's a wet spot in the floor.
Let's go to the replay of that last shot.
Let's take a look at the replay from the last shot down.
Nice.
Really good job there by him gathering it up, putting it in. Second chance points.
Oh, always so big, yeah, absolutely. But Cole got himself some nice position down low, laid it up and in.
So we're back here. 10-7 Millionaires, 3-point lead. If they turn up the defensive pressure, I tell you what, just from what I see so far, they can run State College.
Yeah, absolutely. State College doesn't want to get into a running game with them. No way. Euler with the ball, being guarded by Elsie.
There was help. That was better.
Backs it out to Hurley. Hurley behind his back. Dishes down the lane to Freiberg. No good. Here comes the Millionaires. Up ahead. Elsie kicks it over to Fosnot.
Nice
Fosnot
pass.
down low at the doorstep. McQuay Evans in.
Good job by Fosnot dumping it inside of the big fella.
James Evans McQuay lays it up and in. 12-7 Millionaires now lead. Freiberg with the ball. Over to Johnny Freiberg. Over to Euler. Cole comes clean. At the foul line, there's a steal by Elsie. Elsie going coast to coast, lays it up and in, Jim.
Great job. Offense from defense makes a steal all the way in. Little left hand, and then that'll create a timeout. 14-7 Millionaires.
State College takes a 30-second timeout. 14-7. 4 minutes to go in the first. We'll be right back.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a fourth-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care looks like.
All right, welcome back here to the Magic Dome. A little bit of magic, Jim, for the Millionaires. 14-7 lead.
Allen made a quick sub there because I don't think he was happy with a young man's defensive play, and it's paid off. I mean, they definitely turned up the heat. Nobody wants to come out.
Euler over to Jaden Mitchell now checking in the game for State College. 6'1" sophomore, one of the few young kids on this team. Pass back door, lays it out. Good block, but falls in. I didn't see who put. I think it was Lusk or Hurley.
Number 5, Jack Hurley, put it in. Back the other way we go.
And they lost it. They turned it over. 14-9.
Millionaires traditional man, full court press, trying to create some havoc and a turnover here. They've been known.
Mitchell having a hard time inbounding the ball. Gets it up to Hurley. Hurley across the timeline. Cross-court pass. Euler for 3. Count it. Trey Euler.
You beat me to it. With a name like Trey, you got to be able to line him up and knock him down. Good pass there by Hurley.
Yeah, absolutely. Elsie screened from Jason. They had him in the back door, but he chose not to go that way. Evans McQuay, little shake and bake back to Jason. Over to Brown. Now Brown turned it over. Hurley with the loose ball up to Freiberg.
Good help there.
They call it travel there.
Number 10, Jason, came into the ball game, been giving him good minutes. Really turned up the defense intensity and has helped out well when someone gets beat.
Nasir checks back into the game. Haven't seen him touch the ball yet. I don't think they've passed the ball to Nasir yet. Elsie over to Jason. Jason to Brown. Brown swings it to Elsie. Back to Evans McClay. Back to Brown. Nasir, top of the key. Good defense by State College. Jason in between two. Lets a floater go. No good. Rebounded by Johnny Freiberg.
Not the shot you're looking for, Paul.
No. 14-12. State College can tie it up here. Hurley down low, up and in. Tie game, Jim.
Good job. Nice dish there by Freiberg.
Elsie with the ball. 2:14 to go in the first quarter. High scoring first quarter, 14 apiece. Jason over to Evans McClay. Back to Nasir Jones. Jones looking to drive. A lot of contact, no call. And just into the game is Isaiah Edwards, and he comes down with that rebound. Euler being guarded by Brown. Almost threw it away. Freiberg, top of the foul line there. No good. Rebounded by Elsie. Both teams gone cold to the field now, Jim.
Yeah, good pass inside.
Evans McClay lays it in, and that was one of our keys to the game. He's getting the ball. 6 points in the first quarter for James Evans McClay. Euler turned it over.
Good help.
Got it back.
Good help defense there.
At the door. Oh, nice pass down low. Isaiah Edwards up and in from Jaden Mitchell. 1:06 to go, first quarter, 16 all. Nasir Jones, right wing extended. Over to Jason, long three, rainbows it in.
Nice shot, good form, rains it in like you said, nothing but nylon.
19-16 Millionaires lead, final minute of the quarter. Euler with the ball. Back to Freiberg. Freiberg, foul line, jumper, around the rim. He can't buy one here. Here comes Elsie, here comes the Millionaires. 4-on-3 break, backs it out.
I would have liked to see Elsie take that right to the foul line. He had trailers coming.
Over to Brown. Brown.
Travel.
Turned it over.
Go to that three-point shot.
Let's look at that three-point play there. Rainbow jumper by Altimer Jason. Right in. That was high, Jim, huh?
No, it almost hit the banner at the top of the gymnasium there. Good gooseneck, good follow through, good looking shot.
Al-Kabir Jason, he can shoot it. 27 seconds to go. State College going to hold for the last shot maybe. Euler drives behind his back over to Lusk. Lusk being bodied up by Johnson, playing good defense, swings across court. Three ball on the way. Cole Freiberg hits it.
He can jack it, that's for sure.
Another three by Fossilon, no good. Kenyon Brown, Isaiah Edwards in and lays it in at the horn. We played one here at the Magic Dome. State College got down by 7 early, Jim. They're up by 2, 21-19. We'll be right back after a word from Blaze Alexander.
Savings this big only comes once a year. And that's at the Blaze Alexander Kia Holiday Sticker Event. For a limited time only, Alexander Kia is offering savings up to 25% off MSRP on select in-stock models, or rates as low as 0% for 66 months. You'll also find the best warranty in the business at Alexander Kia, with coverage for 10 years or 100,000 miles. Make the most of every mile and take a trip up the creek for the Blaze Alexander lowest price guarantee.
And we're back here at the Magic Dome. Good first quarter, up and down. State College gets a run out at the end, takes a 2-point lead going to the second quarter.
Yeah, Jim, they got down by 7. They called the timeout. That turned the quarter around. Some hot shooting by State College by number 22, Cole Freiberg. And also 13, Trey Euler. Isaiah Edwards came into the game with 2 buckets at the end, so well-balanced scoring attack for the Lions.
Williamsport, I mean, I'm sure Allen talked to him about defense. They need to tighten up their man and help out.
And a lot of easy buckets.
State College will inbound it here at midcourt.
That's Oilers going to inbound it and back to Freiburg. Freiburg being guarded by Fosnot. Between his legs, little shake and bake. Kicks it to the corner. Mitchell turned it over.
Better
Here come the
defense there.
Millionaires. 4-on-2.
Nice
Elsie
pass.
up ahead to Cole Johnson. Got himself too far under, Jim. State College in transition. Bad shot there by Oiler. Lost control going up. Long pass up ahead to Cole Johnson, and Millionaires going to slow it down now. Fosnot being guarded out there by Mitchell. Keenan Brown into the game now for Williamsport.
Nice
Trapped
pass.
underneath. Nasir on the doorstep, lays it up and in.
Good pass by Keenan Brown there. Keenan on a platter for the bigger fella.
Yep. Oh, nice pass by Freiburg Lusk. Underneath, Cole Johnson once again muscles him off the ball. 21 up. Fosnot over to Nasir.
Traveled.
And Nasir seems to be out of rhythm here this game. He's not in the rhythm he was the last 2 games that we've seen him play here at the Magic Dome.
Well, he'll get it here. Right now what he needs is a couple easy touches to get going.
That's all it takes. Yep, we've seen that the other night in the Loyalsock game. Freiburg with the ball, being guarded by Fosnot. Setting the screen, Edwards. Freiburg had a backdoor cutter. Edwards up and in. The foul on Nasir. Isaiah Edwards turning some heads, Jim, off the bench.
Well, Nasir lost his man, and Freiburg found him. And an easy layup and a +1 here.
Looking to make the 3-point play the old-fashioned way, as we say. Edwards on the line. Second one up is good, and that is a 3-point play.
The old-fashioned way.
For the Little Lions, and they lead 24-21. Here on a Monday night here in Williamsport. Elsie being double-teamed here now, getting trapped.
Good trap.
Johnson for 3 from the corner, around the rim out. Lusk cleans the boards. Up ahead to Oiler. Oiler with the ball, another screen. Kick down to the corner. Isaiah Edwards again, Jim.
Nice touch on the baseline, that little mid-range jump shot. Alan Taylor will get a timeout. State College on a little run here.
26-21, 6 minutes and 12 seconds to go. We'll be right back after a word from Van Campen Motors.
I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a 4th-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care looks like.
All right, we're back here at the Magic Dome. 26-21, the Little Lions lead. Jim, what are you seeing out there?
Well, State College has turned up the intensity here to start the second quarter, getting good looks at the basket. Again, like we talked about the whole game, Williamsport's got to turn up the defensive intensity.
Absolutely, and they're making Williamsport work for every shot. Fosnot swings it cross court to Elsie. Elsie will take a 3. Hard off the back iron, rebounded by Lusk again. Up ahead to Freiburg. Johnny Freiburg drives, and they're going to call him for
Wow. Haven't seen that called since the 80s. Called him for turning over the ball.
Turn it over, yeah. All right, 5:51 to go before the half. 5-point State College lead.
One thing I noticed, State College is doing a good job holding Williamsport to 1 shot. Williamsport's got to get their bigs in there, try to get some second chance opportunities.
There's going to be a very clean game so far. We haven't had many fouls.
No, quick game.
Through the first quarter and 2 minutes. And Elsie will inbound from under his own basket.
Look for a cross on this and a break to the basket.
Johnson will pull that 3. No good. Pushed around. Freiburg comes down with it up ahead to Johnny Freiburg. Lays it in. Freiburg to Freiburg. Sounds like a law firm.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Freiburgs, I believe they are cousins.
7-point lead for State College.
There's a
Again,
push.
that's not a good foul. You got a momentum going your way. You're up 7. Just play solid defense.
And State College on a little bit of a run here now. They're on a 21-7 run.
Going the other way.
Well, he shuffled his feet a little
Wow.
bit.
Nice shot there by Zach Orndorff. Good job on the steal all the way and in. 9-point Little Lion lead.
Elsie swings it across court to Evans McQuay.
Nice
Back
cut.
to the Sear. Double team down low, and they're going to call it jump ball. It'll stay here with the Millionaires. 30-21, 9-point lead for the Little Lions.
Right idea there. He got double teamed. Was looking for a teammate, just couldn't get it away.
Got somebody-
Good. Oh
Put enough mustard on that one.
no.
Here comes Cole Freiburg. Orndorff from the corner. No good off the iron. Lusk with the loose ball.
50-50 ball. They're beating them to him. State College beating the Millionaires.
Swings it to Freiburg. Freiburg getting caught in the baseline. There's a kick, and that would have been a break for the Millionaires as Evans McQuay was streaking down the right side.
Al-Kabir Jason back in, and I know Allen's thinking for defense here.
And here comes
State College will trigger the inbound play under the basket.
Connor Nyman into the game here also for Williamsport.
That was close.
Oh,
He can retrieve it in
yep.
the backcourt. Wasn't touched.
Back to Freiburg. Freiburg being guarded by Jason. Over to Cole Freiburg. Swings it to Orndorff. Back to Freiburg. State College patiently looking for a good shot. Back out to Mitchell, inside to Freiburg. Oh, Jason got it hit bad with an
Hit his
elbow
head.
there.
Yeah, he did. All the
ahead.
way and in.
Evans is playing. We got a timeout on the floor as he's holding his nose.
Williamsport's got to get out and run. They got the quicks, Evans, McQuay, Elsie. I mean, they got to get it turned up defensively to turn it into fast break points the other way.
And Jason's going right to the locker room.
I don't know what's going on over there. I missed it.
Yeah, he got hit in the face, and I think he had his
Here we
holding
go.
his nose, maybe a nosebleed.
Freiburg all the way dish.
Threw it away. He got hit with an elbow down there. I think
Must have opened him up.
Yeah, must have. I think he was holding his nose, maybe a bloody nose.
Yeah.
Went right to the locker room. 30-23, 4 minutes to go. He's coming back in. Elsie with the ball being guarded by Cole Freiburg. Up ahead to Johnson.
State College has done a nice job playing man on the Millionaires.
Connor Nyman. Over to Johnson, back to Elsie. Elsie directing traffic like an air traffic controller there, calling for motion. Over to Nasir. Double team Nasir. Jump stop in the lane. Nice shot by Nasir Jones.
I'd love to see him do more of that attacking the basket.
Now, he's at his best on the block. That's where
Absolutely.
Nasir, that's his game in there. And he's big. He's a wide body to get position. And besides Lusk, State College don't have anybody that can size up to him. Freiburg, a little out of
All
control.
the way to the
Dipsy
basket,
doodle,
left
but
hand.
right in. Change
Again.
hands and right in. Sorry, Jim.
Need better defense.
Elsie goes to answer. No good. Here comes State College. 3-on-2 break. Freiburg lays it up and in. And he is fouled by Cole Johnson.
Again, Williamsport late to the party. They've been lacking on defense all night long. Definitely got back late, created a three-point opportunity. You got to beat them back to the spot.
3 substitutions in the game for State College.
9-point lead for the Little Lions. Johnny Freiburg, are they brothers or cousins, Paul? Do we
Cousins,
know?
I believe.
Okay. Nice left-handed touch. Sideline break. Millionaires looking to set it up, didn't have it.
10-point lead for the Little Lions. 3 minutes to go before the half. The Williamsport needs some points in a hurry. Oh, nice move by Nyman. Lets one float, no good.
Again, one shot, one and done at that end for the Millionaires.
Rebounded by Euler. Up ahead, Freiburg for 3.
Bang, he can fill it up.
And he's feeling it tonight. Cole Freiburg, number 22.
5'10" senior point guard. Nice dash.
Dish to Cole Johnson. Got nice position, Jim. Laid it up
Good
and in.
penetration, good dish inside. We need more of that for the Millionaires.
Williamsport got to be careful these last 2 minutes. They got to cut into that lead. Freiberg kicks it back to Johnny Freiberg. He shoots a three, no good. 3 Millionaires. Nasir comes down with the ball. Here come the Millionaires. Elsie behind his back, between his legs. Kicks it over to Johnson. Johnson spins around over to Nasir. Nasir drives down to the lane, lays it, and they're offensive foul.
I don't know about that one. I don't like that call for 2 reasons, and I know they don't have the circle in high school basketball, but he was all the way under the basket. He literally shot the layup and then charged into him under the basket.
I agree with you there, Jim.
But again, there's nothing that says you can't do that.
2:05 to go. Let's reset things here. 38-27, State College leads. Carson Franks now checking into the game for the Lions. Oiler pushing off there. Back to Edwards.
Edwards played a nice first half.
Absolutely, off the bench. Provided some good points. Now he's trapped there. Over to Freiberg, being guarded by Cole Johnson. Now tries to back his way in. Turns back around over to Oiler. 1:43 to go, clock running. Dishes
nice
down
pass.
low. At the doorstep, Jack Hurley up and in.
Nice job, little drive and dish there and take advantage.
You know what, Jim? I think the outside shooting at State College has opened up that inside game. They're coming out to them. And Hurley with some good defense, and that's back court.
Oh, no, he tipped it.
It was tipped.
That ball was tipped.
And we're going to have a conference here. Let's see. Coach Taylor doesn't even want to hear it. They're going to give it to State College.
I don't know about that one, Paul.
I don't know either, Jim. Does he eat at Griggs? No breakfast tomorrow for him.
Again, Williamsport needs to tighten it up here in defense. They're down 13. Got a minute 20 left here, first half.
That's Euler. Swings it over to Freiberg. Freiberg thought about a long three. Picked by Edwards. Threw it away.
Millionaires needed that. They need a good possession in the basket here.
And Carson Franks just checked into the game. That's just some chemistry there. He went one way and Freiberg thought he was going the other. That happens. Brown with the ball. Over to Johnson. Johnson swings it to Nyman. Three-pointer block.
Ill-advised there. Just not enough space to create that shot.
And Hurley comes down with it. 53 seconds to go. Back out to Euler. Euler with the ball. It's going to drive. Dishes to Hurley in the paint. Jack Hurley, all his points are
State
within
College,
the block there.
They're dicing them up right now. Dribble drive and penetration, dishing off, and Williamsport doesn't have an answer.
And they're having cutters to the basket from either side, and you're right. No one is stepping up for Williamsport. 34 seconds to go. Over into Sear Jones.
Nice pass.
Underneath to Evans McQuay. No good off the back of the rim. And they called a walk there. Okay.
And it was.
I thought they were calling over the back.
I mean, like to see him use the backboard there, Paul.
Absolutely. Definitely off to the side. All right, Brown will inbound. 26.3 seconds to go in the half.
Off his foot if they saw it, but they didn't.
Over to Nyman. He was
It was off Nyman's foot, but it was missed there.
And Evans McQuay flashed to the basket, but they were a little late getting him the pass. They tried to go to Nyman on the wing. Back out to Cole Johnson. Over to Brown. He will reset it. Backpedaling. Now over to Nyman. Nyman swings it cross court to Brown. Long cross court passes. Nyman head fake. Running one-hander.
Oh!
Count it, and on the arm, they're going to call a foul underneath.
Little Adrian Dantley running one-hander there, Paul. Millionaires needed that. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Speaking of Adrian Dantley, my buddy Joe's listening at home. He was a big Dantley fan.
He could fill it up.
Oh, yeah, and his slew was hard to get, Kurtz, right?
Oh,
wow. That was a takedown. That might be worth 2 points. If we're going a little wrestling. Freiberg throws it away, and 2.9 seconds to go. 42 to 29, 13-point State College lead. And inbounds it to Brown. Brown at the horn, off the backboard,
almost.
No good.
But it'll be. I would like to be a fly on the wall in the locker room and hear what Alan Taylor has to say at
I don't know
halftime.
about I'll take that fly. 42-29. We played one here at the Magic Dome. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Cammie Rooney, broker owner of RE/MAX West Branch, and I'm here today to talk about a new program called Heroes Home Advantage that's exclusive to Lycoming County. And I'm also here with Mike Lee from Susquehanna Community Bank. And this program is great because it helps heroes on the front line for us every day. And what we do is we give back 20% of the commission on the realtor side to the hero. And Mike, what do you have at the bank as far as the program?
Well, first off, we're glad to partner with Rebax, and Cami, thank you very much for the partnership. And at closing, we'll give up to $700 back to that hero in our community. And that also, just keep in mind who these heroes are. These are folks who make our community better and safer.
Absolutely. And to qualify to be a hero, it includes the military, whether it's active, retired, or a veteran, law enforcement, first responders, healthcare professionals, and who else, Mike? Anybody I'm missing?
There's another great category too, Cami, and that's our teachers that are out there.
Awesome.
So we include them in the program as well. So it's a very broad group, and we're just really excited to give back to the community. Our name, Susquehanna Community Bank, has that, obviously, the community name in there. It's a great way to partner with you and give back to the community.
That's great. And Remax West Branch felt that we could really give back to the community because we live and work in this community every day, and these people are on the front line for us, so this is our way of giving back to them.
And the timing's really good for us, by the way. Susquehanna Community Bank, our 7th branch is opening here soon on the Golden Strip. So we're an independent local bank. We formerly known as West Milton State Bank. We rebranded last year to Susquehanna Community Bank. And we love our independence, and that's the plan for us to have the 7th branch open with ribbon cutting in October.
That's great. So you can call Susquehanna Community Bank or Remax West Branch at 570-321-1010 and check out these great listings. Here's some of these active listings that we currently have at Remax West Branch. And whether you're a first-time home buyer, a move-up buyer, or somebody that's downsizing, call us for all of your real estate needs today. We would be glad to help you.
Here's where we're going to be tomorrow night at 4:30. Come right through this main entrance right here.
So tomorrow night at 4:30 to 7, we're going to have this awesome resource event. It's a community resource event, so anybody that comes out, they want to know what is available in this community, we're going to have it here, right here at the atrium of Susquehanna Health. So UPMC is sponsoring this with me, as long as with West Branch Drug and Alcohol. There's going to be over 25 vendors here, 25 people that provide community resources to our area. So if you need to know what to do if your loved one has a substance abuse problem, they need help with mental illness, they need food, they need clothes, they need grief counseling, anything. This is the place to be tomorrow because it's all going to be right here in this atrium of the hospital. This is an awesome space. I mean, you just look around here. I mean, this is awesome. We're going to have all these tables set up. We're going to have a little bit of food, some water, whatever you want. We'll have bags so you can go around and collect your information about what resources are available. People will have pamphlets, all kinds of stuff for you to collect about all the different resources. We have churches, we have grief counseling, we have Family Promise is going to be here, the Women's Y, West Branch Drug and Alcohol. I mean, I can't even name them all, there's so many, but it's just a way to educate our community and the people in it about what is available to them. And so we're going to put them all here in this room. So please come out 4:30 to 7 right here in the UPMC atrium.
You pay what we pay, not a cent more? I don't think so. You're actually gonna pay less. Hi, it's Adam at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Muncie. It's the Chevy employee discount for everyone until January 2nd. With too many models to list, stop in or check us out online at blazealexanderchevy.com and find out which brand new Chevrolets qualify for less than employee price. You pay what we pay, not a cent more? I don't think so. You're actually gonna pay less, and only at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Muncie. Lowest price guarantee.
All right, we're back here at the Magic Dome Gym. It's halftime, 42-29 State College lead. What'd you see that first half?
Well, I don't want to be negative about Williamsport, but their defense was very poor.
Yeah.
I mean, State College at 42 points on pace to be in the 80s just shouldn't happen to the Millionaires. Too much athleticism on that team.
Well, as far as scoring leaders for State College, Isaiah Edwards, 11 off the bench. Tremendous. Cole Freiberg, 9. Johnny Freiberg with 7. Jack Hurley had 8, all in the paint. Trey Oler, 5. Johnny Freiberg, I said that. Orndorff, 2. And that'll sum everything up for State College. Nathan Lusk did not score, but he was very instrumental with the rebounds underneath there. For Williamsport, Cole Johnson led the way with 7. James Evans McQuay, 6. Tyler Fossenot, 5. And that's really about it for Williamsport.
And again, I'd like to see Nasir Jones get involved and get the ball a little more in the paint. But what Williamsport needs to do is, they're down 13. They need to come out and attack every possession on the defensive end. Williamsport needs to create their offense. Is their tradition up here over the years is offense out of defense. And they need to do that. There's no 13-point plays. So they need to win each possession on the defensive end and turn it into points.
Yeah, and you say it all the time. That the first 2 minutes of every quarter are so key, especially the half. They're the half.
Right.
And, you basically finish the way you start. And, like I said, Williamsport has got to get going.
Absolutely.
They've had shots underneath. They couldn't get them to fall. But, like I said, defensively, I agree 100% with what you said. The defense has got to step up and force some turnovers and crawl back into the game. There's a lot of time. 13 points is not a lot.
The thing about defense, whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, defense should never go away, okay?
Right.
You can play good defensive baseball, as long as your pitchers throw, you can play good defense on the football field. It's about heart and desire. And then on the basketball court, you're going to have bad shooting nights. You're going to have nights you can't throw it in the ocean. But the key is to play solid defense, and that covers up a lot of ills.
And solid defense will keep you in every game. It usually does.
Absolutely.
And like I said, the big thing that jumps out on me on the score sheet here is Isaiah Edwards, 6th man, 7th man sometimes here for the Lions, and he's leading the scorers with 11. And
he's a big, hard-nosed dude, and he's earning his points in there.
And the Millionaires have not had an answer for him. And also Cole Freiberg. Johnny Freiberg is actually the team's leading scorer. Cousin Cole has 9 and Johnny has 7, but Cole's been lights out.
Absolutely. And again, too many easy looks.
Yeah.
Bottom line, too many easy looks.
Well, we got 1:30 to go before the second half will start here. Williamsport has got to get going here. They're down by 13. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with the third quarter after a word from Blaze Alexander.
Savings this big only comes once a year. And that's at the Blaze Alexander Kia Holiday Sticker Event. For a limited time only, Alexander Kia is offering savings up to 25% off MSRP on select in-stock models, or rates as low as 0% for 66 months. You'll also find the best warranty in the business at Alexander Kia, with coverage for 10 years or 100,000 miles. Make the most of every mile and take a trip up the creek for the Blaze Alexander lowest price guarantee.
If you're looking for one of the safest and best winter cars on the highway, look no further than Blaze Alexander Subaru. With our best-in-class symmetrical all-wheel drive and with fuel economy as high as 36 miles per gallon and interest rates as low as 0%, with your help, this should definitely be a December to remember. And with the Share the Love event in full swing from now until January 2nd, Subaru will donate $250 to purchase or lease these selected national or hometown charities. So if you're looking for a great investment, invest in a Subaru and take advantage of Subaru Share the Love event going on at Blaze Alexander Subaru in Montoursville.
All right, Jim, we're back here, getting ready to start the third quarter. 42-29, Millionaires got some work to do.
Well, it starts a possession at a time, and again, just need to turn up the defensive intensity.
Trey Euler will inbound it for the Lions. And gets it back to Cole Freiberg. Freiberg across the timeline. Lions going from right to left this quarter. Freiberg in the lane, no good. LZ comes down with a rebound.
Better defense there. Good job by the Millionaires.
Up ahead to Cole Johnson. Back
Okay, now what they need to do here is value this possession, get a good shot, work the ball inside. I mean, they look more muscular than State College. You agree, Paul?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll tell you, no one can stay with Nasir besides Lusk. And I think Nasir could get position on him. He did the 4 points he had underneath.
Not enough movement in Williamsport's offense right now.
There's the isolation down
There we
low.
go.
Tried to pass it back door to Johnson. Johnson spins around, nothing doing. Nasir at the foul line. Lusk gets a hand in, back out to Elsie. Swings it over to Evans McQuay. Way to Cole Johnson. Johnson just love the
Good
foul
shot.
line. Up and in.
He has a nice left-handed shot.
Johnson has 9. 42-31.
Again, here we are in the press. Now the key is to get something out of it. Full court man.
And Freiberg breaks the press. Up to Lusk.
There we go. Turnover the Millionaires
Here
need.
comes Nasir. Flight number 2 is going to take off and rams it home.
Hopefully a good momentum builder for the. And Nasir's a heck of an athlete. I mean, he made that look easy. Again, defense. Stay between your man and the basket.
The lead down to 9. Freiberg with the ball. Kicks it to the corner. Over to Hurley. Hurley
That was
caught
a
in
walk.
midair, and he threw it away.
They missed the travel on that. He came down before he threw the pass. But that's all right. It all worked out for the Millionaires. Great start to the second half by the Millionaires.
And I'll tell you, a couple games ago, Nasir Jones had a thunderous dunk here that set this crowd in a frenzy and really turned around the game against Prep Charter.
Nice pass into Nasir.
Nasir on the block, kicks it back, threw it a little too hard, and turned it over. 6:06 to go in the third quarter. Williamsport doing all the right things, Jim, to start off this third
I'd like
quarter.
to see Nasir go up right in that guy's mug and take a shot there. Probably if he doesn't make it, he's probably going to draw a foul.
Oh, wow, up and over.
That's
Hurley
actually
slammed on the brakes.
And he did, and that should be a non-shooting foul. He never attempted a shot.
And they are going to.
Should be out of bounds.
Yeah,
It
they're
should
going to
be.
call it out of bounds. Let's see.
Yeah.
Evans McQuay went up and over, and they're going to inbound it. Freiberg under his own basket. Good call, Jim.
Good, better defense by the Millionaires.
Johnny Freiberg
There we
trying
go.
to shoot
Oh.
free.
Elsie's got to come up with that.
Uller blocked by
Good
Nasir.
job by Nasir.
Up ahead to Fosnut. Fosnut drives.
Oh, there's a foul. I don't know how they missed that.
Cole Johnson picks up the trash and lays it in. Johnson has 11. Timeout.
Great job cleaning up the mess. You're not going to get every call, so keep on playing, and that's what Cole did.
42-35. Millionaires starting the game off, the third quarter off. Here's the replay here. Fosnot going up. Cole Johnson picks it up, lays it right in. And it's 42-35.
Again, Williamsport did exactly what they needed. Like I said, I would have liked to have been a fly on the wall and listen to Allen, but I know he stressed defense. I know he stressed help defense. They've come out. They've won the possessions. They've turned them into offense. Now, the key is to maintain this. You know what happens in a lot of times. You're deep in a hole, and it takes energy to dig them out. They need to keep coming with the energy here.
Millionaires on a 6-0 run here to start the third. 5:47 to go in the third quarter. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb here from the Magic Dome on Hoopers Only TV, webweeklylive.com. Thank you for spending your Monday night with us. Up ahead to Freiberg. Back to Cole Freiberg. Up ahead to Oler. Millionaires now. You can see the defensive intensity stood up, Jim.
Oh, everything. You can hear the crowd. You can see it.
Crowd's in it.
Again, step in. You got to step in and help.
Hurley up and in.
Big basket for State College to break the run.
And Hurley has 10 here for the Lions. Fosnot with the ball. Left wing. Over to McQuay. Back out to Elsie. Elsie's been quiet tonight. I don't believe he scored. He has 2 points in the game. Fosnot swings it to Elsie. Elsie kicks it back to Evans McQuay. Swings it back to Johnson. Good defense by the Lions. Good ball movement by the Millionaires. And there's a turnover right there. Oler.
Things are a little helter-skelter right now.
Everyone's going a mile a minute.
All right, again, Williamsport 9-point deficit, win the possession. It starts, good shot here at the basket. Then a basket will get you in your press, and that's...
Elsie with the ball. Right-handed dribble over to Fosnot, inside to Nasir. Right up with that.
There you go.
Off the glass, no good. Edwards, good position for the Lions.
Better, though. I like the fact he went up strong with that. Edwards has done a great job all night long for the Little Lions.
Freiberg gets caught, picks up his dribble. Dishes in the corner. Oh, they're going to call an offensive on that one.
Good job. I believe it was Jason took it. He's been solid on defense all night long.
4:24 to go. 9-point lead. And here come the Millionaires, going from left to right. Over to Tyler. Johnson drives baseline, no good. Tipped around by Jason. Fosnot, no good. Rebounded by Freiberg.
Better job of the Millionaires, though, getting a second chance opportunity there.
Freiberg being guarded by Elsie. Right on him. Looking for the 5-second call, and they called a walk. Freiberg not happy about that at all. You know what, Jim, you can feel it halfway through this third quarter, you can feel the wheels coming off a little bit of State College. They're not used to being in a position where they're ahead. They've been coming from behind all year. Good hands by Isaiah Edwards. Poked it out of the hands of Nasir. Will stay here with the Millionaires.
I'd like to see him make it a little easier on Nasir. Get him posted up and deliver the ball to him.
Marshall,
I mean, he's 25 feet from the basket there.
Marshall Brown checking in for the Millionaires. And Nasir's going to take a break. Cole Johnson over to Brown. Brown to Elsie. Back to Brown. Jason flashes high in the lane. They don't see him. Brown with the ball. Johnson to Elsie in the corner. Back to Jason. A lot of ball movement here. There's
Nice
Elsie
cut.
cutting to the basket.
Well
up
done.
and in.
Good pass by Fosnot. Elsie cutting to the basket. The Millionaires need more of that.
Lead down
well
to
done.
7.
And Elsie can score in bunches. I saw him do it against Loyalsock.
Oh, Jack Hurley again drives baseline up and in. 30-second timeout by State College.
Again, somebody's got to step in. If nothing else, foul him.
Absolutely.
I mean, too easy. Take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
It's Blaze Alexander Ford's year-end tax eliminator. That's right, the time of year where we got to liquidate inventory or pay money to the IRS, and we'd rather give it to you than the IRS. Get into a new F-150 truck with discounts up to $15,177. How about a new 2020 Ford Explorer with a discount up to $8,577? Over 450 new and used vehicles to choose from at the lowest prices of the year, and always get the most for your trade at Route 45. Interest rates as low as 0%. It's Blaze Alexander Ford's year-end tax eliminator. Route 45, Lewisburg, the lowest price guaranteed.
And we're back. 9-point deficit for the Millionaires. Elsie needs to turn it on. He's a good ball player.
Absolutely. Now Elsie up. Top of the key.
Nice
Down low.
pass.
Oh, nice
Jason
push. Jason, good
should have been
position.
in one. He got bumped. I would love to see the Millionaires get a couple calls here.
46-39. Up ahead to Freiberg. Freiberg over to Johnny Freiberg. Now back to Euler. Euler with the ball being guarded right by Brown.
Good hustle.
Once again, Hurley
Nobody
cutting
steps in.
backdoor. This time Johnson gets the rebound. Here comes Elsie up the court. Thought better of it, backed it back out. They've been getting some good shots, Jim, the last couple times up.
Absolutely, and they need to continue to do that. Moving to the basket.
Swings it over to Johnson. Long three. Missed everything.
Not the shot
Isaiah
you want.
Edwards threw up 3-on-1 break for the Lions. Edwards a little out of control. Gets his own rebound, lays it in.
Again, no Millionaires there.
Nobody coming back on defense. 48-39, 147 to go in the third. Elsie over to Fosnot. Back to Elsie. Swings it to Brown. Brown to Cole Johnson into the corner to Fossenot.
Give it to him.
Oh, nice
there you
pass,
go.
Jason again. And there's your
you
and
go.
one, Jim, right there.
He was open from the low post, and they missed him from the baseline. And I didn't catch who made the pass, but he did the right thing. 3-point opportunity.
That was the same. Kabir Jason again.
Right.
2 times in a row. This time they call the foul. And Nasir coming back into the game. Got some good minutes on the bench to rest up, and Cole Johnson's holding his calf, or excuse me, looks like his quad.
I think it's his other calf.
Well, he has a bad knee. We know that. He said
I think he might have taken one in the shorts.
Jason
Good
up
job
and
by Jason converting that 3. There's an option inside. He seems to be able to wiggle free.
Hurley's been unstoppable for them underneath here this third quarter.
Good
And
hustle
Brown
by
comes out
Nasir
with the
there.
rebound. Up to Elsie. Elsie to Nyman. Nyman, 3-ball on the
Bang!
Count
Great
it.
job by Nyman lining it up. Now we got some energy in the gym.
Lead down to 3. 1:12 to go in the third. Millionaires on a run. And there's
Another
a turnover.
Elsie.
Elsie with the ball. Gonna back it back out.
There's a foul.
Foul on Hurley. I think Hurley was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Let's check that replay out. Ball movement. Nyman buries the 3.
They're daggers off the break. If you can hit 3s off the break, they're daggers. That's got the Millionaire crowd up and cheering here too.
Hurley and Freiburg taking a break for State College. The last minute, Nyman will inbound over to Elsie. He can go back and get
Absolutely.
it. Elsie, right-handed dribble over to Nasir.
There he is. There was Jason again cutting wide open.
Elsie with the ball. Back to Nyman, another 3. That was tipped. No good, tipped around, and they lost. It's going to go State College way.
That's all right, young man. He was open. Shoot it.
46 seconds to go in the third quarter. 48-45. That's Mitchell.
He walked.
Mitchell with the ball to Euler. Euler over to Edwards. Back to Euler. Euler being guarded by Elsie. They're trying to set a screen to try to free him up. Elsie is right on him.
One hand in the passing lane. They had that one.
Edwards, mid-range jumper, no good.
Great job by Nasir boxing out.
Look at
Best
that.
box out of the night. Nasir Jones used his butt, got it on Edwards, gained possession of the basketball. The Millionaires need more of that.
Fantastic quarter here for the Millionaires. 24 seconds to go. They could tie it with this possession with a 3.
Again, we've seen it in many games. They want to attack the basket with 6 or 7 seconds left. Give themselves an opportunity for a second chance. Rebound and basket.
Elsie with the ball. Tipped around. Lusk comes up with a 2-on-1 for the Lions. Up and in. Elsie up to Jason. Back to Elsie at the horn from half court. All right, we played 3 here at the Magic Dome. 5-point State College lead. We'll be right back. Word from Fast Maz.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at Fast Maz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees, you gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
Hey, great third quarter by the Millionaires. I like the hustle. I like the effort. Down to a 5-point lead. If they continue to do what they've done and keep the defensive intensity up, they'll win this ball game, Paul.
I think so, Jim. And Williamsport will inbound. Elsie with the ball across the timeline. Over to Nasir. Nasir has to be more involved this fourth quarter. Nyman for three. They let him open. He can shoot it. Tipped around, and Lusk comes down with another rebound up ahead to Orndorff. Oh, good defense once again by Jason.
Good defense getting back.
I'll tell you what, Alcabir Jason is hustling tonight.
He definitely is.
Offensively and defensively.
He back when I played in junior high school, Hearst Dairy was open. The defensive player got a half-gallon of ice cream. He definitely would get the half-gallon of ice cream.
Where was that when I played?
Good hustle there.
Nice hustle by Nyman.
Head to Jason.
Back to Jason. Millionaires down 5. Fossenot for three. Looks good.
Count it. Great job by Fossenot. Wide open, lining up, nothing but the bottom. Oh.
Orndorff underneath.
Good defense. Way to cover up for Nasir. 2-point lead for State College.
Orndorff for three. No good.
There's
Rebounded
Jason.
by Jason.
Good job by the young man.
State College looks frazzled. Swings it across to Jason. Jason will let one fly. That's long. Missed everything. Here comes Freiberg. Freiberg up ahead. Oh, he walked. Lays it up and in. Isaiah Edwards. Thought he walked on that, Jim.
I think he took a little shuffle there, but.
Mile a minute action here at the Magic Dome. 6:48 to go. Clock running.
Again, Williamsport keep
good
cut. Beautiful
Nasir
pass.
Jones at the doorstep, up and in. 2-point lead. You can feel the electricity in this building, Jim.
Well, Williamsport's moving a lot better in offense. They got a better flow.
There's no flow on the State College offensive end.
Too easy. They're working too hard to give up an easy basket like that.
54-50. Millionaires chomping at the bit here. They're getting so close. They can't get over that hump right now. Fossenot with the ball. Drive, spin,
nice
move in.
Spin.
Oh, nice.
Traveled.
Good call on that. That was a good call.
He drug his foot there a little bit, unfortunately.
And here comes Brown into the game. Elsie's going to take a seat. Jason, well-deserved break. Good minutes for Alcabir.
They need to all find their men right here. They've been leaking somebody out.
Fossenot being chased. Here's the
good
turnover.
job.
Cole Johnson gets it. Back to Nasir. Set it up. A lot of time.
Good job there by Cole. Again, they can get the ball inside. Cut to the basket. Look for the cutter.
We got Brown there. Not like the brothers Ali. We got the cousins of Brown. Johnson with the ball. Over to Nasir. Right wing extended. Lusk has him out under the basket. Brown, three. No good. Hard off the glass. And a rebound by Euler.
Get back.
Freiberg comes down with it. 5:32 to go. 4-point lead for State College. They're trying to hold on here at the Magic Dome.
Williamsport's done an outstanding job. There's some help defense there.
Good block.
Great job. That's what we've been looking for all night. Out we go.
One-on-one. Cole
Little Euro
Johnson.
step. Euro step left-handed in. Beautiful play. It started with Nasir Jones down here and help defense.
Coach Brian Jolly not happy for State College.
We got an instant replay here. There goes Cole in the breakout. Little Euro step left hand. Sweet. Take a commercial break. We'll be right.
Your family table away from home is Dolly's Diner, now with 3 great locations. The original Dolly's Loyal Sock behind Rita's off the Golden Strip. Dolly's Montoursville, where Dolly met Griggs. And now the new Dolly's, Park Avenue, Williamsport, formerly Donna's Restaurant. With those amazing breakfasts, daily and chef specials, sticky buns and more, and Griggs coffee and peanuts. Don't miss it. Dolly's Diner, your family table away from home, covering the Williamsport area.
I can't see that little.
And we're back. Great run by the Millionaires. They were down, I believe, 13 at halftime. They have it down to 2 here in the fourth quarter. If they continue with the defensive effort, they will win this ball game, Paul.
Absolutely, Jim. 54-52. We got to say some hellos. Carl is watching. Our good friend Carl. He said, this game is getting interesting. Coach Webb's doing great.
Oh, good. I hope Coach Webb wasn't too hard on the Millionaires. I didn't mean to be in the first half, but I understand the athletic ability and talent. You can always play defense.
Absolutely, 54-52. The Lions will inbound.
He drug his foot. That could have been a travel there on Freiberg.
Cole Freiberg with the ball being guarded by Marshall Brown. Here's a screen by Lusk. Threw his shoulder out. Pass across. Long three by Mitchell. Missed everything. Rebounded by Nasir.
There's Nasir. Nasir's come up big in the second half.
Williamsport can tie with this possession or lead.
Same thing. I'd like to see him cut to the basket. Look for the open cutter. Don't settle on a 3 here.
Brown to Brown. That's Keenan Brown. Keenan Brown over to Evans McQuay. Over on that left wing. Swings it back to Marshall.
Oh, he missed him.
Or Keenan, excuse me. Too many Browns.
He had
Cole
McQuay
Johnson
there in the
will back
last
it
cut.
back out.
Again, if the Millionaires just run the offense, they're going to get a layup here.
Nasir now up to the top of the key. Back out to Cole Johnson. Oh, Evans had position inside. They didn't see him. Don't forget, Elsie's on the bench here, too. They're giving him some breather there. He'll probably be coming in next whistle or so. Johnson looking to isolate on Freeburg. Johnson in the lane, up and in. Hard off the glass.
Good drive, the running left-hander and in. Like I said, he looks like a basketball player. He turns up his intensity on defense. He's a tough out for anybody.
And like I said, I say this all the time, he's a good kid. Met Cole Johnson last year, sweet kid, well-spoken, very nice.
And we're tied here at 54, Paul.
3 minutes and 42 seconds to go. Kicks it to the corner to Mitchell. Mitchell, someone blew a tire there. Freiberg, no good. Cole Johnson comes down with it. Up ahead to Keenan Brown.
Okay, big possession for the Millionaires. It's been a long time since they had the lead. Take your time, they'll get an open cutter here.
Elsie and Jason coming in on the next whistle. Over to Cole.
Oh.
Another flasher in the paint there, didn't see him.
It was Brown. Brown was open with his hand up and they missed him.
The shots are there under the basket. Back to Brown, over to
State College is tired too, Paul.
Evans. Oh, you can see they're tired.
The big fella lumbering in.
Kicks it back. They're going to call it offensive on that.
Good job by Freiberg, and it was. He got out of control. Yeah. Freiberg set up and drew the charge. Smart play.
That is only the second foul, team foul.
Okay, Williamsport's coming in. Williamsport has more legs right now in State College. They just need to keep the intensity.
3 minutes and 1 second to go. We are deadlocked here at 54 from the Magic Dome. Paul Bowe, Jim Webb, WebWeeklyLive.com, Hoopers Only TV. Thank you all for spending your Monday night with us here for the best high school basketball.
Again, find your man. Too much of a running start there by Freiberg. It's hard to defend somebody when they get it going like that. Freiberg. Lucky he didn't take it all the way to the hoop.
Freiberg backs it out, swings to Johnny Freiberg. 3 on the way, good.
Big shot by the left-hander, number 0 there. Line it up, knock it down.
3-point State College lead.
I believe that's his 4th three-pointer, Paul.
Swings it to Elsie. Elsie being guarded
Elsie
by Cole
got fouled.
Freiberg. Oh, turned it over. And Aller comes down with the ball.
And this is what you have to be careful. The Millionaires put so much effort into that comeback. Now they need to keep the intensity up and not go flat to close it out.
Aller shaking and baking, dish down the low. Good block by Elsie and a late whistle, perhaps on the arm. And Lusk will go to the line.
I don't know if he got him or not, but the important thing is make him earn it at the foul line.
Yeah. And you said it, Jim, you could see the fatigue. State College, a lot of hands on hips. First one, no good. That's a big miss.
Absolutely, and that's why you play hard-nosed defense and make them earn it, especially down the stretch.
And they said perhaps late in the game, fatigue sets in. You're not as fluent with those foul shots.
Well, the legs go, and then that's where everything begins as a shooter.
That's no good either. Hard off the back iron. Elsie comes down with up ahead to Fosnine. Now, Williamsport needs a good shot.
Big possession here for the Millionaires. 2 minutes and change to go. They need a good shot and need a basket here.
They're down 3. And the ball will stay here with Williamsport. Fosnine will inbound. Up ahead to Elsie. 2 minutes even to go in this one here. 3-point State College lead. Fosnine tries to clear. Back over to Evans McQuay. Thought about it. Swings it over to Elsie. Back over to Evans McQuay. Back to Fosnine. Elsie, 3-pointer on the way. Steps into it long. Millionaires come down with the rebound.
Good job by Jason. Second chance opportunity.
Sets it back up. Elsie thought about it again. Drives to the basket.
He got fouled.
And he got fouled on the arm, and he should be shooting 2. Elsie only a 55% free throw shooter for the year for Williamsport.
Again, number 10, Al-Kabir Jason, big job tonight on the defensive end.
Super job.
And second chance opportunity there with the offensive rebound. We're going to get a timeout.
All right, we got a timeout on the floor, full timeout. 57-54. We'll be right back. Fast.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
We got a replay here of Cole Johnson. I like this. I like him going to the basket. I like the left hand. All the way in strong, little running left-hander. I'd like to see more of that in the paint out of him.
Absolutely, and that did tie the game up at 54. State College came down. Johnny Freiberg hit a three, and that's where we stand here, 57-54 with 1:32 to go in the fourth, Jim.
Well, here we are at the foul line. You and I talk about it a lot, and here's where you got to cash in. Clock stopped. You're down 3.
Elsie at the line, 55% free throw shooter. First one up, good.
Line drive.
57-55.
Long as it goes in. The advantage of line drives is it could come back off. They got them both.
Oh, he hit them both.
Excellent,
like he's
job
a 90% shooter on that. He was smooth. 57-56, 1 point lead. State College having a hard time inbounding the ball.
Stay in front of them. Stay in front of them. Don't give up the sideline.
Jason now back, and there's a lot of contact there.
That was a good defensive play.
And that's a good foul. They only have 14 fouls.
Absolutely.
You never know. The referee right here
didn't call it.
Didn't call it.
The guy in the backside did, yeah.
The guy in the back called him.
Tough place to bring the ball in here, Paul.
A good break, and Freiberg with the ball, being guarded by Marshall Brown.
All right, plenty of time for the Millionaires. They need a stop here.
1 point lead for the Lions. Brown is all over Freiberg.
Good job by Brown. Good man to deny. He got the timeout. That was the best defense the Millionaires played. Every player other than the guy on the ball had their hand in the passing lane. It's the first time I think we saw that tonight. Forced the timeout.
A full timeout, 1 minute to go.
Here we go on the replay here. Good defense on the ball by Brown. Now watch all the other players. They're denying the ball. They have one hand out in the passing lane. There's nowhere to go. He gets a timeout and saves the possession. Smart play there by the State College player.
Absolutely. That was Freiberg, correct?
I believe so.
5'10" senior point guard. We talk about it all the time. Senior leadership, knowing where you are on the court, what the situation is, and what to do. And right there, you saw another senior moment there. And Freiberg calls the timeout for State College. 57-56, like you said, defense has really kicked up here.
Well, to play good defense and deny the ball, what you should be doing, if you're one pass away, you should be finding a point halfway between the man you're guarding and between the ball so you can see both. Many times you see a guy lose track of the ball. You should never do it. You're one pass away. You got to pick that spot, be able to identify and have that right or left arm out in that passing lane.
And Jim, credit to the defense of Williamsport. State College has 15 points this whole second half. That's it.
Well, I was a little perturbed, and I'm not even coaching on the effort the first half, but this has been a great defensive effort the second half.
Freiberg with the ball, left-handed dribble over to Johnny Freiberg.
Again.
1:07 to go.
They need to win this possession on the defensive end.
Up to Euler. Coach Taylor is barking from the sidelines.
Absolutely,
there.
He's encouraging.
He's
Again,
intense. Freiberg.
He traveled. That's definitely a travel. Great defense by the Millionaires that possession.
Turns it over. Cole Johnson coming into the game, and that was defense that forced that. 54 seconds to go, Jim.
All right, I'm not a big guy in holding the ball here. You take the first good opportunity that comes along. If you dribble down and you got a good shot, you take it. Don't run it down. Williamsport wants as many possessions left in this game as they can get.
Here we go, Ilse over to Fosnot. Fosnot, he can go get it. It was tipped back. 40 seconds to go, clock running.
Again, looking for the first good shot that shows.
Swings
Hopefully
it over
a layup.
to Jason. Back to Cole Johnson. He's been absolute dynamite tonight. Over to Elsie, team leader. Back to Cole Johnson. Johnson being guarded by Johnny Freiberg. Nasir up in the high.
All the way to the rack.
To the rack. No call. Or we got a call. We got a foul.
Well, I didn't hear it. A lot of noise in here.
He's going to shoot two. And
I never saw anybody signal, but we'll take it. Nasir Jones going to go to the foul line. Williamsport down a point, 22.9. chance to tie or take the lead.
Nasir shooting 76% for the year from the line. First one up good.
Got it.
That's ice in your veins right there, Jim.
Clutch athlete. Doesn't matter, football, basketball, clutch athlete. Let's get this second one and then have the best defensive possession of the night for the Millionaires.
They always say the cream rises to the top, and Nasir Jones just
Got it.
buried 2 foul shots here. Williamsport leads by 1. Timeout on the floor, 22.9 seconds to go. Let's hear from Blaze Alexander.
It's Blaze Alexander Ford's year-end tax eliminator. That's right, the time of year where we got to liquidate inventory or pay money to the IRS, and we'd rather give it to you than the IRS. Get into a new F-150 truck with discounts up to $15,177. How about a new 2020 Ford Explorer with a discount up to $8,577? Over 450 new and used vehicles to choose from at the lowest prices of the year, and always get the most for your trade at Route 45. Interest rates as low as 0%. It's Blaze Alexander Ford's year-end tax eliminator. Route 45, Lewisburg, the lowest price guaranteed.
All right, welcome back to the Magic Dome. Paul Bo, Jim Webb. Jim, 58-57. Williamsport leads by 1 point. What a fantastic game.
Absolutely. Great second half by the Millionaires. They've held them to 15 points, gave a 42 spot up in the first half. Defensive was non-existent. Allen got them in the locker room. Coach Taylor, they've come back, and it's been signature Williamsport Millionaire defense.
And I'll tell you what, whatever way this game goes, this is a building block stone game here, a stepping stone game for either team. This could propel
absolutely
anybody, you know.
But there's only one way we want it to go, right, Paul?
That's absolutely right. We want the Millionaires to hold on here
so,
for the final 22 seconds.
Need the best defensive possession of your night here.
Freiberg having trouble getting it in. Over to Johnny Freiberg. Back to Cole. He's been dynamite with the ball. Between his legs being guarded by Marshall Brown. Marshall sliding those feet. 14 seconds. Johnny Freiberg, 3-ball on the way. Count it! 10 seconds. 9
Millionaires
seconds.
going the other way.
Elsie taking it.
Oh, there has to be a foul. Oh!
Jump ball, and it'll go to State College.
Had to be a foul there on that play, Paul.
4 seconds to go, 60-58. Johnny Freiberg hit the 3.
That was a dagger. Sweet left-handed shot. I believe that was his 5th three-pointer by my count. Play here of it. Wow. A lot of contact there at the end of a ball game. Hate to see Williamsport lose a possession on that.
And here's the three-pointer here. You can see the motion. Freiberg pops up, steps back from the arc, drains it. And that was good defense right there, too. He was right
Jones
on him.
rotated out, got an arm up. Just long, lanky left-hander, tough to guard from out there.
All right, we got 4 seconds to go. It's State College's ball. They're up by 2. Need a quick foul if you don't get a steal. I mean, an immediate foul. There's only 4 seconds.
Well, key is to put the pressure on the inbounder. Don't leave him create as much havoc on the young man inbounding the ball as possible and hope he throws it away. And if he doesn't, like you said, you got to foul him quick. Now, if you're State College, don't be surprised if they set a back pick and run somebody out and just throw it long to the other end of the court, because even if they don't come up with the possession, you're going to run time.
Right. All right, 4.6 seconds to go. 2-point Little Lion lead. Freiberg is going to inbound it.
I like Jason. I like Jason on the ball. He's been athletic and long here tonight.
Long arms.
But there you go.
There's the pass.
That's the ball game.
Up ahead to Freiberg, and they're going to foul him with 1.4 seconds to go. And
great
you
effort. Great effort by the Millionaires in the second half. Great defensive effort.
All right, and State College, hats off to them for holding their composure, and they're not even shooting yet. So
no, that's the.
There's another foul quick with 0.8 seconds, and they're going to inbound it again, and it's not going to matter.
Unfortunately for the Millionaires, they're going to come up a little short, but that second half was more indicative of Millionaire basketball. I mean, they D'd them up, they played hard. The only negative I could see, I think they could have got to the ball to the basket a little bit. State College, Freiberg talking crap here to the Millionaires.
Oh, yeah, he just yelled right in the face.
Boy, he's lucky he didn't get teed up. He still could have got teed up.
Coach was yelling for a tee. Yeah, Freiberg was yelling right in the face of Alkabir Jason.
Yeah, that would have been interesting if he would have teed him up and we would have went to the foul line to tie the game after the play ended. Hey, good ball game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. What a great game. Williamsport showed heart. They came back just a little short in the end. And State College, hats off to them. They maintained their composure. They hit the shots when they had to hit the shots, and they will go to 4-7 on the year. The Millionaires will drop to 3-9. But like I said, they play a really, really tough schedule. And this, come playoff team, this will be a tough team.
Absolutely. What do we got coming up, Paul?
Tomorrow night we will be in Central Columbia for the Blue Jays taking on the Loyal Sock Lancers. Central Columbia once beaten, not twice shy, as they said in Poison. But Loyal Sock's undefeated. That has been a house of horrors down there for Loyal Sock. So we'll see what happens. Tip off at 7:30. We'll be on the air about 7:15 on webweeklylive.com. Tune in tomorrow night. And Hoopers Only TV. It's, like I said, are we going to send it off here? Are we going to talk to anybody, or we're going?
We're going to cut it off
We're
here.
gonna cut
Alan's
it
going to
off.
take, that's a tough loss on the Millionaires. And like I said, I applaud their effort in the second half. They turned up the defensive intensity, and I just would have liked to see them pull it out there.
Yeah,
So-
and they were 22 seconds away. They had the ball, and like I said, State College, Freiburg stepped back, and he just buried that three-pointer. I mean, that was ice in your veins. 6'4" senior, he's their best player, and in the end of the gym, you want to have the ball in the hands of your best player. It's a final score here from the Magic Dome. State College 60, Williamsport 58. For Jim Webb, I'm Paul Ball. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching Hoopers Only TV, webweeklylive.com. We'll see you tomorrow night from Central Columbia.
Here's where we're going to be tomorrow night at 4:30. Come right through this main entrance right here.
So tomorrow night at 4:30 to 7, we're going to have this awesome resource event. It's a community resource event, so anybody that comes out, they want to know what is available in this community, we're going to have it here, right here in the atrium of Susquehanna Health. So UPMC is sponsoring this with me, as long as with West Branch Drug and Alcohol. There's going to be over 25 vendors here, 25 people that provide community resources to our area. So if you need to know what to do if your loved one has a substance abuse problem, they need help with mental illness, they need food, they need clothes, they need grief counseling, anything, this is the place to be tomorrow, because it's all going to be right here in this atrium of the hospital. This is an awesome space. I mean, you just look around here. I mean, this is awesome. We're going to have all these tables set up. We're going to have a little bit of food, some water, whatever you want. We'll have bags so you can go around and collect your information about what resources are available. People will have pamphlets, all kinds of stuff for you to collect about all the different resources. We have churches, we have grief counseling, we have Family Promise is going to be here, the Women's Y, West Branch Drug and Alcohol. I mean, I can't even name them all. There's so many, but it's just a way to educate our community and the people in it about what is available to them. And so we're going to put them all here in this room. So please come out 4:30 to 7 right here in the UPMC atrium.